Hi, my name is Dr. Fred D. Domenico of Elite Coaching, and I am here today to bring a really important message, and that is, across the country, 30 to 50% of patients commit to care, and 50% is high. That means 5 to 7 of your new patients think chiropractic is about back pain or headaches. They're more concerned with their insurance. They didn't put their health as their top priority because we didn't teach them, or they never even committed to care. Yet their spine and nervous system is the foundation of health and life in their body. And they walk out subluxated. In 120 years, we got a little over 3% of the population go to chiropractors. Maybe it's time we did something different. Well, why is this important? Because we have a life purpose. People have a life purpose. And they're walking around subluxated, and they're walking around diseased, and they're living their life and their health to a lower level when we have the answer that can show them how to be great, how to be different, and to reach their potential. But really, what that is see, chiropractic is more than a healthcare system. When you create a lifetime patient, you're teaching people how to live, aren't you? So what you're doing is you're shifting their mindset. So really what chiropractic is, it's the most powerful self-empowerment system. You're teaching people how to think, how to go against the grain of what everybody else is doing to live a better life than the rest of the population, right? So if we can shift our perspective over 120 years, 3.4%, if we can shift our perspective and look at what's the rest of the world doing, what are big businesses doing, what are the top leaders and influencers doing, what's one of the fastest growing professions is life coaching, and we take that and we apply that to chiropractic to create a mindset shift that can help empower people to live their life differently. What if we do something a little bit different that can make an impact and really create and bring the profession to what its potential is in the general public? Well, why haven't we focused on that? Well, we've been so focused on being a doctor, showing them their x-rays, doing whatever, communicating the principle. That's great, and some people buy that, but the reality is some people don't. 30 to 50%. Is that enough? Does that help you fulfill your purpose? So what I want to do is bring you something different. Are you willing to see things from a different mindset, to shift that hologram and look at things from a different perspective that could really make a massive impact on your practice? And what if we don't do this? Then we're going to keep plugging along. We haven't even reached the tipping point. How many patients walk in and say, "Doc, I want to live my life differently and I know chiropractic is the answer." What if 5 out of 7 of those walked into your office? What would your practice be like? More importantly, what would their life be like? So what I'm bringing you today are 7 steps to mastering change. How many steps? 7 steps to mastering change. This is part of a life coaching system, comes right out of the boot camps, that can literally show you how to shift mindsets on people. Right? People come in wired with certain behaviors, and you want to change the way they live their life. How do you take a person through a step-by-step process to help them change the way they think, get through their limiting beliefs, find the inspiration within themselves, bring that out to really create a true chiropractic advocate and reach their God-given potential? Isn't that really what we want? Isn't that really what we're striving for? So this video series is going to be 7 steps. And today on this video, I'm giving you the first step. So here's the 7 steps up front. Number 1, understand their world. Number 2, you got to create a base, create leverage, take responsibility. Number 3, you got to interrupt their pattern. Number 4, you got to redefine the problem. Number 5, you have to introduce a new state. Number 6, you condition that state into them. Number 7, you align it with their values and purpose and spiritual purpose in life. And then when you go take people through all those 7 steps, you go, "What the heck is that?" I'm going to explain it to you in this video series. So today we're going to break that down, and we're starting with step 1. Understand their world. Why do we have to understand their world? Because we have to have a reference point. Who's this person coming in? So rather than going in with our agenda, look, I'm going to show you your x-rays, I'm going to talk to you about the principle of chiropractic, and you're just going to understand it because I get it, so why don't you get it? Even though it took me 10 years to get my conviction level the way it is, you're supposed to get it in 5 minutes. Is that the way it works? Or do we need to create a change in thought? Well, first we have to establish a reference point. Okay, number one, understand their world. Where do we start? First of all, you have to have more focus on them. Step one, put yourself in their shoes. What's that mean? Where you're so focused on them, they're telling you their story. They're telling you their problems. And as you put yourself in their shoes, then you can experience what they're experiencing. You can feel what they're feeling because that's their emotional objection. Their emotional objection is not what they think, it's what they feel in their body. So when a person says, well, what's my insurance cover? What are they focused on? I want certainty. I want to know what I'm getting into before I get into it. Why would they think that? Why would a person think that? Because they've either jumped into a program too soon, they didn't like the program, they got talked into something they didn't want, or they trusted somebody they didn't trust. So when you know that, then you could say, Mr. Jones, I'm just curious, the if or how question, are you doing this? You ask that question because you want to know if you're going to be in the program or how you're going to be in the program. Well, it's going to determine on the money. Well, some people just want to know how. And other people might say, well, you know, I just want to know everything. Okay, so you really want certainty and confidence. Now, where does that come from? There's 6 human needs. How many? 6 that every human experiences. 1 is the need for certainty. They want to know what they know. 2 is the need for uncertainty. Some people need spontaneity in their life. 3 is they need significance. People want to be acknowledged. They want to feel important. 4 is they want love and connection. People love relationships. They see connection with other people. 5 is growth. 6 is contribution. So when you know those human needs, now you can understand what need they're trying to satisfy. So what you have is 3 questions. What need are they trying to satisfy? How are they trying to satisfy it? And is it working? So when someone says, what's my insurance cover? What do they need? They want certainty. So how would you handle that objection? So what you're saying, Mr. Jones, is you really want to be confident and certain about your investment because you want to know if you're going to invest in it that you get exactly what you want. Now immediately you align with them and they go, yeah, hey, he understands me. That's a great step in building rapport. When you know these 6 needs, what am I doing? I'm understanding their world, right? When a person says, you know what, I can't make those appointments. I coach my kid's soccer team. What are they doing? Why would someone want to coach their kid's soccer team? Heck, half of you guys do this right here, watching this video. Why do you do that? Because you want to help the growth of your child. Because you want to help them find inspiration for themselves. Because you want to teach them team unity. Because you want to teach them how to set goals and how to achieve it. Right? That's contribution to your kids. So Mr. Jones, you really feel it's important value to contribute to your kid. Okay, so if you have a condition that's making your body weak, are you going to really make that great contribution? Or if you can do both and you can be healthy and strong, would you be contributing to your kids' lives better? See, all I did was reframe. I'm understanding their world. What if someone says, well, I don't have time, I have to work? Well, they want to gain significance from their career. How many people gain significance and importance by what they do, by their achievements? That's so common. Of course, it's ego-based, but it's so common. See, they're putting their values in front of your program. So if you say, wow, that must be important to you. Do you feel important as a provider for your family? What's the purpose of your career? Is it the achievement that makes you feel important? See, now you're connecting with them. Now you align your program with those needs. See, when your program gets in the way of those needs, they won't be in the program. But when you align your program with those needs, then immediately that becomes the vehicle that they meet their emotional needs. See, everybody has those needs to meet. So why is step 1? Because you have to get that reference point. Where are they operating from on an emotional level? See, it's not what they're saying. What do they say? What's my insurance cover? What else do they say? Well, I don't have time. Right? What else do they say? Well, we're going on a family vacation. I don't have the money. Why? What need are they meeting in that family vacation? And how can your program help them meet that need? See, that's how you begin understanding their world and those needs and those questions. What needs are they meeting? How are they trying to meet them? And is it working for them? Because if someone puts their career in front of their health, how long is their career going to last? Right? See, you know that, but they're operating on an emotional level. So understanding their world is important, because what's step 4? You're going to redefine the problem. You're going to reassociate it. Right? What's step 3? You got to create a pattern interruption. Well, you got to know where the pattern is. What's step 2? The next step, they got to take responsibility. What's that mean? They have to say, if I put my career in front of my health, I'm not going to be able to achieve the accomplishments of my career. So what's step 1? Understand their world. See, what needs are they trying to meet? How do you understand what needs? Put yourself in their shoes. Try and feel what they feel emotionally. When you do that, you begin to understand how that person is wired. When you understand how they're wired, you can redefine, reframe, turn that little hologram, shine a new picture on that. Give them something, the possibility of something better, and they will literally rewire themselves right in front of you. 7 steps to mastering change. Again, chiropractic is the most effective and powerful self-empowerment system, because it creates a mindset shift to help people live their lives differently. When you realize that you really are a self-empowerment coach that provides a healthcare system, and you create that mindset, you will learn to go through this. You will change the mindset of more people. You will expand your practice and influence within yourself, your team, your patients, your community. And today, you have the potential to do that globally. Let's get together on this, and let's make a change in the general public, in chiropractic, and in the world. What's next? Hey man, we're coming up with the 2nd tip, so follow this video series. Love you guys. This is all in the boot camps. Follow the videos, go to the website. We're here to help you any way that we can. All right, peace.